Do you want to drive like this? But instead end up doing this. Okay, fine, let me help you out. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be trying to teach you how to drive in Mobile, which on paper shouldn't be difficult, but I've seen a lot of comments throughout the years of YouTube asking how to drive the game and what settings I use. So we're going to jump into the weekly challenge, which is actually up for the first time ever. And before you ask me, hold on, who are you to tell me how to be quick? Well, I am the F4 Creator Series Championship leader, so make of that what you will. But I'm going to get into the first point and why you might be struggling a little bit on Mobile, and that is the racing line. So if you religiously follow the racing line and follow every input it makes, it is a little bit impossible. It is kind of like the AI line in a way. It's the kind of line that the AI will take, which is just not possible for a player to take. Not to say it's always wrong, but most of the time it isn't really going to help you get round the track in the quickest way possible. However, if you are trying to learn a track that you've never driven before, it is always good to turn on the racing line. But if you want to be faster or want to be more comfortable with the game, turn that off and also turn off these. Brake assist has to be the most strange assist I've ever seen, because when you have this enabled, you're going to hit the brakes instinctively when getting to a corner. Then when trying to get under power, it will hit the brake for you as a way of just making sure that you're following the speed limit or something like that, which is very odd. I don't know who would use it unless you're absolutely new to racing games, but it just isn't gonna get you to be very fast. You should probably turn that off if you're still using it after some time of playing the game. And trust me, you will actually enjoy it a whole lot more being able to brake by yourself rather than the game restricting you as if it's like monoposto with middle driving help. But another way to try and be faster on the game is by playing about with the different controls. So you've got tilt, analog, and buttons. And I'm in no place to tell you which one is quicker, because it is entirely your preference. As you can see, I'm not very good at using buttons on Mobile. I absolutely prefer tilt, as it does allow you to be that ever bit smoother. But now onto the pretty much the main point on how to be faster, and it's about what you do on track. Are you using all the track available to you? Of course, turn one here was not the best example, as I got it a little bit wrong under braking. But on this game, you can be quite aggressive with inputs and curbs, which, if you didn't know that, you're definitely going to be losing a few tenths somewhere. But also look at the steering wheel, how aggressive you have to be. It is almost a little bit like F1 24, where you're having to kind of be quite aggressive with the steering wheel. However, I don't recommend doing this in a race, otherwise your tyres will start frying alive. But genuinely, try to use all the track where possible, and you will find a lot more time compared to people you're competing against in a duel, or even the AI who have insane straight line speed. But for now, that lap is pretty decent. I think that should be enough for P1. So let's see where I've ended up in the weekly challenge, given all the advice I told you about. Right, moving on to the final point on how to be faster, and that is setup. And as beautifully explained by that one guy in the Mobile Discord server, you can be quite aggressive with setup on this game, and that can give you a huge advantage if you're trying to push and find a few tenths. So there we go, there are a few tips on how to be faster in Alamobile 2025. If you found this video helpful, don't mind hitting the like button and even subscribing to the channel for more very helpful content from the championship leader of Creator Series. Be sure to tune in on Thursday for the finale. But that is all from me today, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
What it really means to live life.